Everyone has heard of Disneyland. Some even call it the happiest place on earth. Today we will be talking about Disneyland. Grace will be talking about the early history about Disneyland, and Savannah will be talking about the main attractions at Disneyland. Ashley will be talking about the food and drinks that are available at Disneyland. Fernando will be talking about the resorts at the park. And then finally, Heidi will be talking about the recent news at the park. To get a little bit of backstory on Disneyland, I will be talking about its early history. First, I'll be talking about the person who made Disneyland. His name is Walt Disney. Walt Disney actually was thinking about calling Disneyland Mickey Mouse Park or Disneylandia before he was gonna call it Disneyland, which is so weird to think about. Disneyland being called anything else because we're just so familiar with that name. I think Walt Disney made the right choice of calling it Disneyland. Walt Disney actually came up with the idea when he was taking his daughter to Griffith Park in Los Angeles. This really just shows how he did make Disneyland for family and kids, and I just think that's such a sweet thing. The A Day in Los Angeles tour website that was published on August 25th, 2020 states that Disney purchased 160 acres and started construction in 1954. Disneyland opened on July 17th, 1955 with 18 rides and attractions. First, I will be saying how crazy it is that he bought 160 acres. Even in the 1954, he had to pay a pretty penny for that land. And then I think it's really interesting how there was only 17 rides in the beginning when they first opened the park. I think that's very interesting. And something else that caught my eye was that tickets, when they first opened, were only $1. And now it's at least $100 for tickets nowadays. And it just shows, both of those reasons just show how when you look at the past, it really just puts in perspective how much growth Disneyland has had. And most of the information that I got today was from the A Day in LA tour website. And now that we are done talking about some of Disneyland's history, now we will be talking about some things that are in the park.